So, after World War I, what organization of countries was formed to prevent future wars?
NATO comes to mind, and I don't even know what that stands for, but I'm sure that's not right.
Close. League of Nations.
The bombs.
The League of Nations.
The United Nations.
NAFTA.
Well, I didn't know that it ever formed, but I know that Woodrow Wilson really wanted one to be formed, and it was the League of Nations.
Yes.
Who was the president at the end of World War I?
Kennedy?
Woodrow Wilson.
Hoover.
No idea.
Lyndon B. Johnson.
Richard Nixon?
Woodrow Wilson.
Oh, okay, yeah.
1960?
1939.
1944?
I think it was 44.
1939.
Russia.
Hitler. Germany.
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 Mm-hmm.
The Germans.
Mm-hmm.
The Germans?
Mm-hmm.
What were the names of the two major groups of nations that fought in World War II?
Europe and Asia.
Allies and Axis powers.
The Axis and the Allies.
Yes.
Hitler? Not Hitler.
Axis and Allied powers. Which countries made up the Allied powers?
United States, England, them, Britain, countries, and is it China?
Britain, France, Russia, China, and the United States.
Well, Western Europe, which would include England, Australia, eventually America, Canada, and I don't know of any South American country that was involved.
Didn't France get in on it? And
Which countries made up the Axis powers?
The ones that weren't in the United ones. I don't know.
Germany, Italy, and Japan.
Okay.
Okay, Axis would have been Russia, Germany, and
That would be Germany and something around there. I don't know.
I know there was at least one more.
Germany. North Korea. South Korea. Japan. Poland.
Is that it? You give up?
Yeah.
Okay. Germany, Italy, and Japan.
You know, Hiroshima. That makes sense.
Germany, Italy, Japan.
Yes.
What year did the United States join the war?
1942.
1941.
I'll guess 1942?
1941.
Yes.
1941.
Yes.
like 1941?
Yep. What made the U.S. decide to join the Allied powers and fight?
Bombing of Pearl Harbor.
Yes.
No idea.
Was it the bombing of Pearl Harbor?
The bombing of Pearl Harbor.
They probably just felt real bad because they were letting all those innocent people die.
Who was the president who saw the United States through World War II?
See, I just told you I didn't know that.
Can you guess?
So there's only like 5 or 6 presidents that I actually remember. How terrible is that? Most of them are on paper bills, but
Who was the president who saw the United States through World War II?
Nixon.
Franklin D. Roosevelt.
Yeah.
Nixon would have been too late. Hoover was too early.
Roosevelt was in, but I don't think I don't know if he saw them through. I know he was pre-war, and probably would have gotten reelected, so I would say Roosevelt.
Kennedy was probably a little bit later too, so
Henry H. Harrison.
Franklin D. Roosevelt.
nope, drawing a blank.
Franklin D. Roosevelt.
See, FDR sounded right, but I was thinking, but I feel like that was too early. Okay. Yes.
What year did World War II end?
61.
1945.
1948.
1945.
1945.
Yes.
45.
Yes.
Who won World War II?
The Allied forces.
Yes.
The Allied powers.
The Allies.
We did.
The Allied powers.
The Allies.
Yes.
Allied powers.
We did.
The Allies.
Yep.
This is what the public school system has done.